Yo, what's good? It's your bro Low, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy chicken video. Let's get it, man. Hey, man, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys had a good ass Monday. So let's break down basically where we at today. I'm not signed in. Hold on, let me do that real quick. We are currently at $1,979. We did get approved for the payout, so that basically took away $500 from the account. So right here, so you guys can look at the equity curve, right? This is from the payout, so that's what I did right there. I did take a L today, basically trying to sell indices when this shit is basically going higher. Well, this shit was going higher. I was looking at it to draw higher. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of analysis. So looking at dollar, right? I was a little bit bearish dollar, looking at dollar to go lower. It did it to it went further. It didn't give me the sell. I wanted to sell above Asia, get something inside of this gap, and then basically buy euro, buy GU, buy indices. You know what I mean? That's what I was looking for. So with that being said, right, today with indices, you can see that we ran out the previous daily low, and then we ran up and took out the previous daily high. But I wanted to get buys down below here, but as you can see, as soon as 9:30 I opened, we just ran up, never gave a retracement, never gave me an entry. I was looking to try to get entry and then target previous daily high, but it didn't give it to me. So what did but I was looking at YM, and I saw how YM ran out the previous weekly high already, right here, and it started dropping, given changing the states of deliveries. Well, it started accumulating here, whatever. It left a fair value gap. So what I did was I went ahead and saw in Q and how we basically ran out Asia high, basically all of this. I was thinking we're gonna leave this high for maybe tomorrow. I didn't think we were gonna get this big of a day, especially during no, I mean, it was news actually. Let me see. It was news. What was it today? Yeah, so this was the news at 10 o'clock. So there was news. It wasn't like no crazy shit, but it was news. And I was thinking that maybe price created the high of the day, especially with this YM SMT, took out previous weekly high, whatever. So I shorted a breaker. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that breaker set trade. All right, so here's me entering that long. I mean, not that long, the short right here. So you can see I'm trying to enter off of that. I was thinking, okay, so what I was thinking was after that SMT had happened and it was coming off of this breaker, we're here on that 1050 to 1110 macro, right? So I was thinking maybe that 10 o'clock reversal was going to happen here, right? And we come feeling some of that inefficiency that was left through this big ass like impulse up higher, right? And look how this daily candle is just all the way up here, right? So I'm entering at a premium thinking that price is going to reverse 10 o'clock reversal, right? To maybe come in, but like I said, come to some sort of inefficiency, right? So we kind of went through that fair value gap right there. I didn't like that, but I was still looking at that breaker and that volume imbalance. So that's me going to the other chart just with a little bit more context, right? So it started rejecting off of it a bit more. I was thinking, okay, maybe it could give that run here, right? That's why I wanted to see here, especially since it came up to that breaker one more time. Looking at it to start running down towards these lows. So it started getting a little bit of expansion. And yeah, I really like this setup in terms of a reversal. Like, you know, trying to call a top, but at the same time, this shit was too bullish. I did not expect this out of a Monday for it to like go all the way up there. You know what I mean? Where it's at right now. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You got the whole rest of the week, man. I'm gonna be very, very disciplined because, you know, I feel like I failed myself. Not in terms, of course, I'm talking about from Tuesday, last week, right? I failed myself from tilting that day. So, you know what I mean? I've been snapping back my discipline. You know what I mean? Being more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm taking the right setups. You know what I mean? And today it felt good. The two good days that I had last week to secure a payout. Those days felt good. Even with this loss, everything felt good according to plan. Right, I'm gonna keep flipping that coin. You can see I thought it was gonna start expanding right here and going giving some displacement through here because it came up in towards that breaker one more time. After it started chopping around for so long, I should have realized that this trade wasn't gonna go to plan and do what I'm expecting it to do. You know what I mean? But it's great. But yeah, it started going through this PD array right here, closing above here. I was thinking, okay, maybe this might be the run here right now. But, just accepting the risk, accepting what happened here, not letting this loss get to me. Like I said, why should we let losses get to us when all we got to do is show up and follow the process, right? So that's why I'm just keeping in mind while I'm, in this trade. While price is going against me, right? I really wasn't even watching as much. I kind of was like doing my own shit around this time. But you can see it did close above here. This probably would have been a good time to maybe just exit, But at the same time, I let it ride out, let it do what it's going to do. This little close, up close, it closed right back through it. Maybe I could have got out after it went back above this up close candle or the body up here. But, I was anticipating maybe it could run lower from here. We're still at 11 o'clock, an 11 o'clock range, 11:15, that hourly candle, right? So that 1 hour candle. So while this trade is going, right, and you guys can still see this, go ahead and pull this out. Alright. So yeah, man. I hope you guys had a good day, man. Go ahead and comment whatever trades y'all took today. You guys took some L's. You guys took some dubs. Shit. Comment that shit. You feel me? And yeah. If you lost, man, I lost with you. If you won, hey man, good shit, man. You feel me? But yeah. So yeah, it just kept going against me. I could have cut it by then. It started going up, started going higher. And then this is where it just started to say, fuck me, right? It took me out there. Everything good. Journaled the trade. It was holding some type of inversion PD array around here. I can't tell you what this PD array is right now. Hold on. Actually, if I go out, we could go look and just do that. So looking at ES. Alright, so basically, man, it didn't want to continue lower. It went down. Used the new week opening gap premium, and used that as support. I should have seen that. Coming. It's okay, right? You take L's. Should have stuck with the price going up to the daily high, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. I didn't think it was gonna happen because of the YM. Like I said, the YM change in state delivery here, thinking that it was SMT. Maybe YM might want to come and clean up these lows, right? And NQ and ES was gonna follow, right? Come and clean up those lows, and then maybe Tuesday give the low of the week, and then we get this right here. But we already got up here so quick. I don't know what I want to do towards the end of the week, but I do think since we did run out the previous weekly high, and that we ran out the previous monthly high when YM, it is gonna be some type of retracement, which is why I got into a PM short on my 100K on TFT. So right now I'm in that, looking for a price to maybe come in to this inefficiency, this balance price rate. This is me. If it gets down here, that would be around about $3,000 there. $2,000 minimum I could probably get out of this, right? Get out of this move. But basically trading the turtle soup here. So we'll see how that goes too. So basically, I was recording the video. I went on a walk and then came back, right? Went on a nice little walk, went to the store, got some ice cream, and then came back and I saw that for PM session that we ran out all those highs. So turtle soup, maybe it could get back to this inefficiency down here. Maybe get closer back down to these lows because this move. Maybe Monday might create this range right here of running out buy side, running out sell side, and we come back to the middle to cap off the week. I mean, cap off, not cap off the week, cap off the day type shit. You feel me? But let's go ahead and do a reaction video shit, because we haven't did a reaction video in a minute. Let's go on and see. Okay, so we got what's his name? I know that bro, Mr. Liquidity is back, right? So I've been watching his shit. He has not dropped a video though, so maybe we could do Diego. All right, so we are watching Diego hitting my daily loss. Hold on, hitting my daily loss limit type shit. All right, let's watch it.
How we doing today, man? I got absolutely destroyed, absolutely rinsed. Shouldn't have taken a single trade, but yet your boy did, and that's where I'm really disappointed, because I shouldn't have taken any trades. I shouldn't take any trades.
He started making his video while I was in my trade.
Over these, I did take on my Alpha Futures Combine. We were gonna full port this thing. We actually did get lucky. We made 1,200. I longed when everything was ripping. I longed right. Let's find it. I went long right here. Got a nice rip. Got out of the market when we had this crazy candle. After that, right, everything went downhill, and it's frustrating. We lost 400 on the XFA. We haven't traded the XFA account in 2 weeks. This is our first trade in May, pretty much, besides the first. And I got rinsed. I got rinsed. 4 trades. I try and take 2 trades a day. Got absolutely smacked, right? And why?
Oh, the 2 trades.
Well,
oh, yeah.
Taking trades that we shouldn't even be taking, because they weren't trades, right? Why were they not trades, you may ask? Well, I was going to take a long here on the 3-minute. 3-minute never closed above. Cool.
You took the long,
never closed above here, right?
Yeah.
So what did we do? We said, cool, I need to see this get reswept, especially when we start breaking lower. We leave equal lows. What does my dumb behind do? I long this, right? It doesn't look horrible, but we didn't.
No, I knew it. Yeah, man. It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that.
Sweep the low, so it's low probability. It just is. Right? We didn't sweep the low. We have equal lows. I should never take a trade there, and I lose $100. Cool, we lose $100. Then what do we do? Right? Then what do we do? What do we do then? Right? What did we do after that? Well, we said, okay, now we definitely need to wait for this to take the lows. It doesn't. Cool, we come up. Doesn't. We put in an SMT, and this wasn't horrible. This was not horrible. We put in an SMT, and I say, cool. We have an SMT. We have a 30-second inversion, right?
Can you bring the extra?
And I say, great. So I got in here.
Fuck.
I'm folding all the colors.
Trade went up in my direction.
Okay.
Went to break even. We got ticked out of break even here. I should have probably just left my stop on this trade here. Right? We would have been even on the day if we let it come up to this. And we did. We tagged
this price section, the thing is, yeah, even though this worked out, you really still wouldn't want to take this buy. But it worked out, I guess.
Then what do? We re-enter the trade because we got FOMO. We re-entered the trade that we never got the proper stipulation for, right? We never reswept this low. We had the SMT, so now we start pumping. So I re-enter the trade on this inversion right here. It doesn't invert on the NQ here, but it did on this one, right? And we didn't sweep this high yet.
Yo, Diego was right on his direction.
Equal highs. So
he was right. He was right on his direction. I was wrong. But we both lost. Oh shit! You can't hear shit. What the fuck?
In versus by a tick. I get in. That's good enough for me, and I lose 200. So now I'm down 300. And then what do? I just donate the rest of my balance by just jumping in shorts when we start breaking lower. On this inversion, I got in a short and got stopped out. Like, I deserved the last one for sure. And we just did it to ourselves, man. We just did it to ourselves. We lost $400. Just rinsed the XFA account for no reason, right? Literally no reason. Shouldn't have taken a trade. I was talking about an entire live session on my Discord that's free.
That's the thing that sucks too, because when we take stupid trades like this, like my trade wasn't as bad. I could have not traded today, but it wasn't as. I like the entry. I like the idea. But I could have avoided a Monday. It's like this. It's like that. Like, I could have avoided this Monday, and then maybe I would have had a winning trade tomorrow, and that would be like 250, just like that. And I'd clean up basically, it'll clean up some of the loss I took today. But say if I never took that loss, I would have the full 250 that I would have made. So, like, say like him losing $200 2 times in a day, that's $400 right there. So if you come back tomorrow, boom, and you have a winning trade, like let's say like $400, it's like damn, you at break even when you could have had like a whole $400 day. So it's fucking up your P&L curve because that you taking dumb trades that you shouldn't be taking keeps making the P&L curve like go down or like, you know what I'm saying, flat type shit.
I had live trade Monday and Friday. I was just saying the whole time, if I could push a button and make $10,000 on every trade, would I be taking bad trades? Probably not. Would I be taking this trade? Probably not. Why? Because it's so clear and obvious not a good setup. Because you don't take trades when you make equal lows. And if it works out, it works out. Who cares, right? That's what I need to tell myself. But I haven't traded in 2 weeks. I haven't traded all last week. All these things in my head, right? I got to make money. I got to do this because I'm trying to prove something to myself. I'm trying to prove that I can succeed, that I can make money. And it just feels impossible. It just feels like I can't do it. And it's like, and it has nothing to do with my skill or anything. Like today, I was saying I shouldn't probably take these trades. But I had the FOMO of what if this trade does work? And we run this low resistance liquidity, and I can go break even right here. It's right there, right? I can go break even, and then I can take off these highs. I can get my $200 day, and I can get close to my payout, right? That's what I tell myself, and then I have a $400 losing day because of it. Because I cannot control myself enough to not take a trade when we leave equal lows. Because this trade could work. It could have worked, and I would miss out.
That's good that he's acknowledging that because he's basically journaling. This is like journaling. So the more he acknowledges and sees that he felt this way, he's gonna keep getting better, bro.
And that's where I get so frustrated because that's why it feels impossible because it feels like I can never control myself. It feels like I can never just follow my plan 100%. Right? This wasn't a bad trade. Just there was reasons not to take a loss here. There was reasons to not get in here. Right? Although we had the SMT, we had the inversion. This one's all right. But again, there's reasons to not take it. And look at the price action. What's another reason? We get this big pump off open. What normally happens after a pump? Consolidation. This is stuff that I know like the back of my hand. I've been doing this for 2 years now. I've been watching the charts for 2 years now. I've been seeing price deliver for 2 years now.
Diego's hilarious, bro.
Seeing this happen. So how do I keep falling for it every single week? I keep falling for it every single week. And that's what makes me want to quit. That's what makes me want to keep the
I'm not gonna quit though.
Not show up anymore. That's what makes me want to ghost social media because it sucks to have to post this, to have to tell you guys I fell for the same mistake over and over, every single week, every single day. This is why people quit trading is because it's so simple, yet we just cannot follow our plan. We cannot follow our rules. We can't stay disciplined. We FOMO, we revenge trade, we over leverage, we do all these things that we can't do, and we know not to do. But yet here we are, negative $400 day on a day that could have been good. We full ported, got lucky, and the rebel's tomorrow, so we could have just stepped away with that. What do? We go and we throw away $400 when we didn't have to trade. So even if I just didn't trade today, it would have felt like I didn't trade, I didn't make progress, I didn't do this. But at least I didn't lose $400. I would be up $400. I have to go make this money back at some point. If I just didn't push a button today because there wasn't a clear and obvious setup, and price action wasn't good to start slowing down, getting choppy, if I just didn't pattern trade this inversion, I would be up $400 from where I'm at right now. And that's what makes me upset. Because there's no need. There's no need to go in and lose this money.
Like, there was no need for me to tilt and shit that day. Like, we all know this, bro. Like, but we do it. It's just built. We just gotta keep building discipline, implementing discipline, bro. That's it, bro.
And it's just so difficult because it's so frustrating.
That's
I have
bro.
no money, I have no results, I have no payouts, and I want payouts, I want money, I want results so badly that I try and force things. Again, if I could make $10,000 every single time I push the button, would I be forcing this setup? Absolutely not. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing.
Bro, you know he had a bad day when the hair is all over the place. Y'all know my one video. What's that one video? I'm gonna put it in the video. The video, y'all know the video. If y'all haven't seen my short yet, when I'm like crashing out, my hair is all over the place, bro. I'm about to put it right here.
It's not losing $10,000.
Yeah, just like that, bro. That's how. Just like that, bro. That's when you having a crash out day, your hair follow along with it.
But because I don't make money, because I haven't traded in 2 weeks, because of all these outside factors that have nothing to do with the chart, I decided to push a button. I decided to get in the market. I decided to get greedy. I decided to try and force something. And it didn't happen. And that's cool. It didn't happen. I lost. And I try again and again and again. I definitely didn't need to lose the last 100. I told myself on this trade when it lost, I'm just gonna lock my account at 300. I tried again, whatever. It is what it is. We lost. And I go back in and I throw away $100. Why? Because I was upset. Why was I upset? Because I lost, right? All these things, that extra 100, I shouldn't have even lost at all. But that's still another 100 that I definitely shouldn't have lost.
Did he take a trade right here?
We actually inversed the 1 minute. Again, get in right here. Where's my stop loss? Stop loss could be here.
See, that's the actual trade that you take right here.
Take first partials at the time.
This is the actual trade you take.
Now. Why? Why is it gonna work?
You know what? Oh, this is gonna hurt him. So, like, he about to crash out, bruh. Diego about to crash out.
Because I'm not in the trade. Because I'm not doing dumb stuff. I'm waiting for actual confirmation. I'm waiting for actual confirmation to look for a trade. Why is it running now? Because it's ready now. It's ready because we had all the accumulation. We chopped. We inversed the 5 minute here. This 5 minute inversion. It's just ready now, right? I don't know what to tell you. It's just ready now. And the market's running.
This is how my position is looking right now.
Finally inversed.
Hold on, let me show you guys. This is how my position looking right now on the TFT account. So we took out that previous weekly high and we're still running lower. If we could get down into here, maybe run below this consolidation right here, this will pass my 100K first phase account. If not, then that's cool. We did invert this, so what I could do, I'm actually keep my stops right above this up close candle. Is basically $800 would be an $800 loss if I lose this, which is nothing too bad. It is 830 right now, so I might just I might trail my stop right above this candle right here. That one. Right there. And see if that inversion will work. So that basically be like $400 loss. And then see if we can run down into here. But yeah, back to Diego. My fault. I was just managing the trade.
We hadn't inversed yet this entire time. We finally inversed here and notice.
So, but what trade did he take though? Is he going to go to the trade?
So simple. And this is just like, it's so simple.
I'm going to go to the trade.
I could have got back in on this trade. Could have got back in instead of short.
All right, let's see this one.
Although you're short.
I don't think he goes over the trades. Actually he did go over the trades. He's not going to show the video. I don't think he showed the video. But yeah, man, that's tough. Hold on, what happened right here?
I was in on shorts. Stop loss.
Nah, I know this trade lost. Yeah, I know this trade lost.
Solid. Why? Because like I
yeah,
in the wall.
Lost. But yeah, all right. W video, Diego, W video. But yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. If you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys in the next one.